Stop complaining and just get it done. And this goes for both men and women. There's no one really specifically I'm targeting with that statement, but more specifically men. Because I'm a guy and I see a lot of guys now and they just complain about every minor problem. And not only is it emasculating, but it's just generally disgusting and repelling for everyone. You're on a walk, and you've walked 10 miles and your feet hurt, and you're sat there whining like a baby, going, my feet hurt, my feet hurt. And I could never understand this. I did when I was a kid, like everyone complained. But as I grew older, I realised how useless and so much of a waste of energy and time complaining is, instead of just getting it done, or just not complaining, because it's not like it's going to go away if you complain more about it. So, one, you're just emasculating yourself more. And two, complaining is not going to make whatever you're complaining about go away. So therefore there's no point in complaining about it. I also wanted to speak on procrastination. I think this is lesson 5. I said lesson 6 last video, but it was lesson 4. This must be lesson 5. Of things that I teach my kids. I just wanted to basically tell you guys, regardless of whether my daughters are watching this or my sons are watching this, that complaining isn't going to make a problem go away. Fixing the problem is. Everyone who knows me knows that I'm a very solution-orientated person. I don't complain to other people and want comfort from them. The only time I speak about a problem is if I need a solution to it, and if I need to have comfort, I'd pray to God, and I'd seek forgiveness in God. I seek advice in God. So I heavily advise you, for those who do believe in God, to put your faith and trust in God. But God can only amplify what you put in His hands, metaphorically speaking, obviously. So you must ingrain it into your head that complaining will do nothing for you and will only make you look pathetic. Procrastination just leads you to failure or slower success. And kids, if you're anything like me, or anyone who's watching this, if you're anything like me, which I'm assuming you are, otherwise you won't be watching these, you want success. The more you procrastinate and the less time you spend compounding actions towards your success, there'll be a longer period of time where you're not successful. Because you have to understand that success is a compound of actions that you've taken. Success doesn't happen overnight. Success happens with making a video, doing the editing, and being consistent, and then outreaching to a certain amount of people, for example. But you will not be successful if you put these things off. And I've realised this, and I wanted to speak on it because it's so important. It was Eid yesterday. I was with some of my boys. We were at my boy's house, Hassan. I was speaking to him, and he said to me, you have to show a lot of teeth. You have to be aggressive when it comes to business. And you have to be fast and aggressive and consistent. And that's how you succeed. Because if you're not aggressive and you procrastinate and you don't show any teeth is, metaphorically speaking, you don't show your teeth and be successful, but you need to be that, have that aggression in you. If you don't have that, you're never going to be anywhere, because you'll procrastinate, you'll sit in the same spot. So my advice to you, although I don't want to make this video long and I don't want to waffle and have too much fluff in here, is to stop procrastinating and stop complaining and just get the work you need to get done. And that's it. And anything else that you could complain about, just understand that complaining like a bitch will actually not do anything for you. So stop complaining, and if you need to, become solution orientated, become a problem solver. This is mainly for men because women seek comfort a lot in the validation of other people and in general just other people. I think as men we should be solely problem solvers. That's how the world was built. Whether you like it or not, the world was built off the back of a lot of men, a lot of powerful men, and they did not complain, and they solved a problem that needed to be solved. If you want to be a powerful man, if you want to be successful, if you want any kind of longevity to you, if you want respect, if you want power, then you need to stop complaining and to become a problem solver. And the way you become a problem solver is stop thinking so emotionally. Everyone is so tied up in their emotions nowadays that they just do not understand how to fix themselves, because they wallow in their sadness and they sit in their room and cry in the dark and stare at the wall and wish that their life could be different. Action will make your life different. And what I love as well, I'm sure I've said this in another video, I love being stressed and I love having that pain in my life, because at moments of great despair you end up shooting up like a rocket. When you get so fed up of it, you take the action and you do what needs to be done and you don't procrastinate. That's when you have exponential growth. So you need to be a problem solver in order to have the exponential growth. Otherwise you'll just sit and cry and do whatever and you won't do anything. And I'm saying this out of care because you are strong enough to get yourself out of any situation. I've said this in other videos as well. You either sink or swim in life, right? So you can choose whether you sink or swim. And if you want to swim, then you need to take the action to move your hands and swim up to the surface. Procrastination will only stop you and limit you to what you could truly potentially become. And how sad would it be to die knowing that you haven't reached your full potential yet? And I know you watching this video you can reach that. You can genuinely reach whatever you want to reach in life. And I know because I'm doing it myself. And you can do whatever you want. You just need to understand that your time's valuable, your energy is precious, and you procrastinate too much. And maybe you complain too much. Maybe you're just too emotional. And then you fix that emotion, you'll be sorted. You'll be good to go. So it's 8 past midnight. I think this is all that needs to be really said. You know, you have it in you. You just need to take action. You need to stop procrastinating, show some teeth, get aggressive, act with speed. Money loves speed. Everything loves speed. So be fast. Take action. Don't procrastinate anything. Just get the shit you need to do done, and then it's finished. You don't need to worry about it. Homework, work, gym, fighting, whatever it is, reading a book, just get it done. It's not difficult.